Hi folks, Kenny the Vaping Heed, back again, not with a review, just a little video to let you know I'm still alive and well type of thing, and you know, basically just to bring you up to date with what's going on with myself and the channel and stuff. Just first of all, apologise for this setup here. I'm stuck in this little, it's like a balcony stroke fucking utility room, whatever, because basically it's the only room I can vape in without setting off the bloody fucking smoke alarms. The council have just put new smoke alarms in, and you know, they pick up a fly's fart, you know, and they're off, you know. So I'm kind of lumbered the vaping out here, you know, because we've got the big window and open the windows, etc. I can see they've just put windows in and everything as well, so that's the reason I'm kind of out here, and it's a bit echoey and that, so I do apologise. It's just a bit of an update what's going on. I mean, obviously all I can do is apologise for not having any reviews or any content on my channel at the moment, because as we all know, unless you've been living under a rock or on another planet, the whole world is suffering with this coronavirus outbreak, and everything is basically come to a standstill. Manufacturing, exporting, importing, you know, there's just nothing coming in, or anything new getting released. You know, there's nothing coming out from China. They're still pretty much locked down. So, you know, the virus is now worldwide now, so it's a case of everybody's kind of, you know, tightening the borders and, you know, stopping exports, imports. I mean, I think here in the UK all our borders, all our ports are pretty much shut down. They are, you know, giving out the usual advice. Our government just announced yesterday, as from this Friday, which it's Thursday now, well, from tomorrow all the schools will be closing. So yeah, it's pretty scary times, but you know, I'm just touching on this subject because, like, it's not just a test of, you know, we're vigilance and, you know, how we can get through this, but it's a bit of a test of humanity itself, and it's opened my eyes to a few things. You know, it's just the first thing that pops out of me is selfishness and greed. That's all this place is motivated by: money, wealth, greed, power, all that bullshit. You know, this is a disease that can kill you. Okay, the more vulnerable people in society are more at risk, but it can still kill you. You know, so it can, you know, at the moment we've got something like over 104, 105 deaths here in the UK, looking at over 200, just over 2,000 confirmed cases of the virus here in the UK, and you know, people are going out panic buying fucking bog roll. Why bog roll? It's a respiratory disease, you know, lungs, breathing, fuck all do your arse. So, you know, and it's just highlight the selfishness and greed that our society is fueled on in this day and age. You know, it's just really saddens me. And I've also like got a bit of a reaction to a video that you know, well, I see another UK vape reviewer where he's called himself an ex-vape, can't even get my words out. He's called himself an ex-vape reviewer now because he walked away, kind of walked away from it all because he's, you know, getting a load of grief off trolls and stuff. But he, you know, he's sitting there yesterday, he had a video about supporting like your small businesses and all that, right? Which basically I do agree with, but some of the stuff he come out with was a bit twaddly. And I thought, you know, why are you doing this kind of thing, you know? Because then he basically said the government's just scaremongering, the press are scaremongering and all that stuff, and to a certain extent they probably are, but you know, the main message they're putting out to people is just, you know, take a bit of care. you know, keep yourself well. You know, they're saying don't go out to bars, clubs, restaurants, nightclubs, all that stuff. Don't go to theatres. You know, don't go to places of lots of people. You know, big populous gatherings. You know, like with football, the Football Premier League, all that's been suspended. All the big major sports events have been suspended to stop the big public gatherings, to reduce obviously the risk of cross-infection, basically, you know, because it is a direct contact infection. You know, I cough on you, and I've got coronavirus, you will probably be ill. It's as simple as that. That's how easy it is for this thing to spread. So the government are advising, you know, to keep your hands clean, you know, like a normal flu in a sense, you know. Take the precautions, don't cough all over people, you know, cough into a hanky and hide in the bin. Or, you know, wash your hands, all that, just basic stuff, basic hygiene. Not going out and riving the shops for, you know, buying bog roll and all that crap. You know, it's just madness. And this guy was, you know, he's coming out saying that the government, you know, the scaremongering, the lie and all that. But at the end of the day, this government is acting on scientific advice from our top scientists in our country. Now, you cannot sit there and say the scaremongering when you're talking about vape advocacy and how good it is for you, and then you refer to the Royal College of Physicians and all this, saying that vaping's 95% safer than smoking, and praise them and all this crap, and say, yeah, they're backing vaping here in the UK because they know the score with it, more or less. Well, this is the same thing with the virus, mate. These are the people that are telling you about this virus. These are the people that are telling you the risks. These are the people that are advising you how to avoid, i.e. contracting the virus or spreading the virus. So you can't say the government's talking shit one minute and praising the next. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work like that, mate. You know, we are based on the work of our scientists. That's what they're giving the advice on. That's what they're basing it all on. You've got to remember, people, this is not just a flu virus that's infected the UK. This is a worldwide virus. It's affecting just about every country on this planet, and it is killing people everywhere on this planet. You know, it's massive. Now, yeah, everybody be panicking, thinking, you know, it's the end of the world and all that. Not, man. All they're saying is use a bit of common sense, you know, contain it until they can sort something out. Because you've got to remember, this, you know, we're in the early days here. It's been, what, a couple of months? And they're forecasting probably about 12 months before there's any kind of vaccine. So we're in for a bit of a long ride here. So, you know, if you're mourning now, what are you going to be mourning, you know, 6 months down the line, 9 months down the line? What are you going to be doing then? It's, you know, this is like, I'm not instilling any panic. I'm just saying, you know, just go about your business, you know, and if you've got a cold sniffle, just stop in the house like you would normally do if you've got a flu or something. It's just simple stuff they're asking you to do. Yes, the government may be making extreme measures, you know, like they may lock down parts of the country, they may lock down the country, but if that's what they've got to do to stop this virus spreading, they'll do it for the safety of me and you. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we all don't want to be contracting this virus and possibly dying from it. You know what I mean? I know it's the old and the vulnerable at the moment, but my wife kind of falls in that category, not because she's old, she's a beautiful young lady, but she has an autoimmune disease, which, you know, simple cold could put her out of action big time. So it's just about looking after yourself and each other. But, you know, this guy's spouting on about frigging government and small businesses, you know. And then he goes on about the likes of Amazon and that who are not paying taxes. The government are putting packages together for UK businesses, people that are in the UK, companies that are based in the UK. Not these big American companies, they're getting out, getting jack shit then. I mean, you've got to think about it, a lot of these big businesses are the companies that, when this is over and done with, are going to basically get this economy back up and running again. I mean, I'm up here in the northeast, our biggest employer up here is Nissan, car manufacturing plant, who've just recently announced, I think, that they're going to be ceasing production, you know, because of this virus. So you just think a company that big in this part of the world went total tits up, this place would just be on its knees. It would just be a derelict, absolute bad land, friggin' just nothing. It would just be nothing. It would be just like a desert, because Nissan is massive in this part of the world. You know, you've got thousands of people that work in the plant, you've got thousands of people on the chain supply, you've got thousands of subcontractors, you've got thousands of parts, materials, everything just here. Then you've got the logistics, the transport and all that stuff. It's massive. So, you know, these are the companies, yeah, they're big and all that stuff, but they're based here. You know, that the government's going to kind of help out, but it's not just about big companies, it's small companies as well. You know, they've announced stuff like, you know, business rates and all that, and not be paying them stuff. There is help out there for everybody in business. So stop panicking, stop thinking about yourself like, oh God, my bank balance. That's all it seems to be, everybody's bank balance. I'll tell you what it is, you might have a big bank balance, but it's no good if you're dead, is it? You know what I mean? So it's just a, you know, it's just like I say, when you put that video out and he's ranting raving with the government and all this stuff, and then he's going out with bans. Support your local bands, support all your gigging and lighting workers. Yeah, that's across the, it's everybody, man. Not just them, it's everybody. You, me, everybody. People on 0-hour contracts. People with kids. Closing the schools from tomorrow. Everybody's kids are going to be at home. People can't go to work because they've got kids. TKG hasn't got kids, like, because, like I say, they never got a mention. And they're going on about looking after your elderly and all that stuff. And you know, if you're going to come up with something at the end of the day, think about it first, now do your bit of homework, you know. Don't just sit there mouth off because you're sitting there bored and you've got nothing else to do, you know. Just stop all this crap, stop the scaremongering, you know. There's nothing any government has got to gain from this at the moment, nothing, worldwide. It's worldwide, people are dying, you know, it's you know, you're sitting there with it's not going to happen to me attitude. Of course it is. If you don't take precautions and look after yourself, it's going to happen to you. It will. If we can't stop this disease spreading. So, you know, just... God, it's mind-boggling, honestly. I mean, me and my family are now on my first day of my 14-day isolation, because my daughter got sent home from school yesterday for she developed a cough. My wife has also developed a bit of a chesty cough. So, you know, we're acting on the government's advice and we're taking my 14 days isolation, which is fine. I've got no problem with that. If that's going to, you know, help other people and help us to contain this virus, I'll do my bit. You know what I mean? It just seems like the world has gone mad and they're all worried about, everybody seems to be worried about themselves and their finances and their monies and their jobs and all that, you know. It's not just about that at the end of the day, people, you know, this is like a life and death thing, because imagine if this virus is here, I mean, in the UK we're only a small landmass, we're a blip in the ocean. Imagine if it just totally took over this country, we'd be finished. There's not that many of us here, living here. So, I just think people should just calmly go about their business, take the precautions that you need to take. You know, the government is acting on this advice from the, you know, science, from the people, top people in the world of science. are advising this. You know, they're communicating with all the other scientists in the world how to stop this disease or whatever. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if here in the UK we were one of the first countries to actually come up with a vaccine, because our scientists are that good. You know what I mean? Our science, you know, we're way ahead. You know, we're up there with the top countries, the Americas and that. We're there. We're up there with them. And it wouldn't surprise me if we come out with a vaccine. So, I don't know, at the end of the day, just, you know, just go about your business, use your common sense, you know, and just stop panicking people and stop scaremongering people, you know. You don't need that, you know. Especially if you're like a YouTuber and you're up and, you know, you're in the public eye, you know, you should be, you know, emphasising the message your government is coming out with you. You should be, you know, I think you've got a duty to your subscribers and your followers to say, look, this is what the government, you know, get the message out, you know, use it sensibly, not sit and fucking slate every bastard off and your government off and then worry about if your fucking shop's going to be open tomorrow and all that crap. That's fucking by and by. You know, you're not the only person suffering. Everybody's suffering. Everybody will suffer financially. There's a lot of people that will probably have lost their jobs already. You know, it's just, oh God, it's just not all about that at the end of the day, people. But I don't know, this disease has shown the true colours, you know, the populace, you know, wealth, greed, like I've said, it's all about money at the end of the day, you know, and self-preservation, all that bollocks. Nobody gives a fuck about anybody anymore, man. It's just a sad situation. But like I say, I've just popped on to let you know I'm still living and breathing. And just a bit of reaction to that video. I just thought, you know, although I wish the guy all the luck in the world, you know, if you're gonna do a video, just don't freaking come with crap. You know what I mean? You know, you should be encouraging people to, you know, stay safe and everything and do the right thing and follow the government's advice, not sit there and say the fucking Boris Johnson doesn't give a fuck about you with his 7 houses. We know that. That's common knowledge, we know that. But he had his 7 houses and all that shit before this shit happened, so it's never going to go away, we know that. Just fucking, you know, small businesses, yes, you're going to suffer, but there is help there available. You know, they're giving grants and stuff out for that kind of stuff. You've got to get off your arse and inquire about it. That's the thing, you've got to do it. Not going to sit and give it on a plate, you've got to get out and sort it out. It's the same with everybody. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just thought I'd a bit of a rant, I suppose. But like I say, vaping in general on YouTube, I think we're days are numbered with that. A lot of reviewers have been getting strikes. Big UK reviewer here, been getting strikes left, right and centre. So, and I mean, it's just for, you know, this is for content that you're talking, you know, 3-4 years ago, you know, they're backtracking on all your content of ages ago when the rules were different. So they're expecting you to change everything, and they're just getting ridiculous, YouTube, you know. But you know, they're American owned, and we all know what the Americans think of vaping. So I think the days are numbered. I mean, this channel will still go as long as it's allowed to. You know what I mean? I'll still, you know, once we get over all this. See, cough. Once we get over this, carry on with this virus and stuff, and we'll get ourselves back on track, and you know, I'll carry on doing this stuff. I've got no problems with it, you know. So until we do get kind of kicked off this platform, or just, you know, business as usual for me. I'd like to say, I do want to apologise again, like, for this little setup. I say it's the only place I can vape in this house at the moment with all the fire protection we've got. But anyway, while I'm here, just let you know that I'm still vaping on me trusty cherry cake Dodgers, and I've got the Kelpie RDA sitting on the top side dual. Absolutely loving this little RDA. You know, I never bothered with RDAs for a long time. I think the last one was oh God, I can't remember the last one I had. Christ, but this, oh, I think it was Mike Vape's last one, intake, the Jewel or something like that. I can't remember now. That's how long it has been since I've vaped on one of these, you know, RDAs. But this thing, Jesus, the flavour's immense. Absolutely tremendous, loving this. Like I say, I've got to do it out here because stupid smoke alarms. But anyway, like I say, guys, you know, use your loaf with this stuff, what's going on in the world, you know. Go about your business fine, but you know, just use your fucking loaf, people, you know. Don't panic buy. You know, this country's got masses of green land, we've got our own farmers, we're not going to run out of food. It's never going to happen. You know, we've got cattle farmers, we've got dairy farmers, we've got, you know, we've got wheat farmers, and we've got, you know, we can sustain ourselves. There's enough for everybody. You know what I mean? So just, you know, stop the panicking. Just common sense, level-headed, and we'll be fine. Honestly, yes, we'll suffer financially. Yes, you know, that's going to come part and parcel of it. Everybody will suffer in one way or the other. But you know, whatever happened, the old stiff upper lip, you know, the British stiff upper lip, you know, yeah, carry on. We seem to have lost that, I think, a bit nowadays. Yeah, people, you know, be calm, carry on, take care of yourself, take precautions, all that stuff, and we'll be fine. Honestly, we will. You know, so scaremongering and negativity and all that crap doesn't work, you know, it just makes the thing worse, you know. So I think I've said enough now for now. I guess I've only done this video now because everybody's like kind of still asleep, so I thought I'd quickly get this one out before they'll wake up and we'll have 14 days of God knows what with the kids at home. But saying that, I'll wrap this up for now, guys. So again, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, give us a bit of your time. Just remember, you know, if you like what you see on this channel, you know, hit that subscribe button, like, share, do all the stuff, leave your comments, all that crap, you know. I'm over the moon every time something, you know, you leave a comment and stuff, you know, it means a lot of us. So with that being said, I've been Kenny the Vaping Heed. Stay safe, vape safe. I'll see you all very soon, hopefully very soon, in the next one. Cheers now, bye.